Ezukai. Can you hear me? Oh.
Yeah, I was muted. I always mute until the countdown's over.
Hey, how are you? Hey, Hezekiah, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir, I can.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Here, you know what? I'll just turn off the countdown. We'll start early. I got a guest, ladies and gentlemen. See, I've never been able to say your name. What is your name?
Taxi Union.
A Taxi Union. Okay.
But you can call me AU.
Hey you. Hey what? Hey you. What's up?
It's good to meet you, Hezekiah.
Yes, you too, buddy. I've been seeing you in chats forever. Speaking of which, any of you guys who don't know Hank, man, Hank's Corner, he's a good dude. He's got a good channel. He's a buddy of mine. You should check him out.
Oh, I already subscribed to him.
Good, good. I like that. So how's everybody doing in the chat? What's up, y'all?
Last time I was on StreamYard, I met Scriptcat, Miss Mandy, Hank's Corner.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I was very excited.
It's fun, man. I love doing this. So anyway, the purpose of me wanting to do this right now was because I watched the Broken System, Broken Trust had a live feed today of his court hearing, and I was in the chat. Degeneration Nation was in the chat. There are a couple other of us in there, and we were just tearing them up. It was great. But I wanted to talk about that a little bit, and then Delete Lawz had a live today too. So I wanted to get my reaction out while it was still fresh in my head and get it done before Artie's stream starts because I want to watch that tonight. Also, I wanted to introduce everybody. I'm going to make myself bigger for a second, you, and then I'll bring you back up. So I wanted to show everybody. So ever since I've been in Florida, this thing is really hot. It's really hot out here, and this hat is really hot, but I didn't want to get rid of my hat, so I didn't know what to do, and I got something. I'm going to premiere it special tonight just for you guys live on this stream. Are you ready? Everybody, here we go, because this hat's too hot. Check it out. Hold on.
Nice.
Hey, am I looking good or what? This is the first time I put it on since I took it out of the box. It's still the same thing, but it's different. Anyway, it'll be a lot cooler. I don't know. I know it's goofy, but whatever. It's fun. So, what's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? How about you, AU? What you up to?
Nothing much. Just normal routines every day.
I got you. Did you watch any of those streams I wanted to talk about?
Nope, but I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, it was interesting. So what happened was, first of all, Broken System did a live stream in court of his court appearance, and it was just so bizarre because beforehand he was trying to justify what he does and why he does it, right? Trying to explain to us, like, no, you guys don't understand. I'm doing this because, it's an extortion racket. And I don't know nothing about this sovereign citizen stuff. And I don't know why you guys keep wanting to throw that at me and blah, blah, blah. So then they call his name and he goes into court and he keeps recording and live streaming the whole time. He walks into court and the judge is like, oh, so what do you want to plead and this and that and the other thing? He's like, well, of course, I wasn't driving. I was traveling. And, this whole thing is, I don't even know that you guys have jurisdiction. They said they were going to send me discovery, and all they sent me was a copy of the ticket. I don't understand how that could possibly prove jurisdiction. And he sounded like a sovereign citizen. Like, how are we supposed to take this guy seriously, telling us over and over and over, I'm not a sovereign citizen, and then he goes to court and just babbles a bunch of sovereign citizen nonsense.
And, plus Black's Law Dictionary is not actually a real law.
Well, not only, but here's the thing that drives me crazy the most about the whole Black's Law Dictionary thing is that, because I've read it, and if you look up driving, and this is Black's Law's dictionary interpretation, because I know what you're saying. It doesn't even matter. But even if it did, Black's Law dictionary says employed in operating a motor vehicle, which is where these people get the idea that you have to be employed, have a job driving. But if you look the definition of employ in Black's Law dictionary, it says doing. Like right now, I'm employed in live streaming. It's just taking an action, not having a job. So Black's Law Dictionary itself goes against their definitions they pull from Black's Law Dictionary.
The reason why they always use the Black Dictionary is to fit their narratives.
Oh, of course, everything they say is to fit their narrative, and their narrative is always BS.
And they all, and plus always use a cherry pick version of the law to fit the narratives too.
Of course.
Because, they have to realize that there are people who know the law better than they do. And plus, they are not accomplishing anything but embarrassing themselves.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And because one of the comments he made during the stream was he was saying like, and I don't know why these guys all try to think that they know everything and we know nothing, just because what they think they're smarter than everybody else. That's not the point, right? We can argue, and I even told him this during the stream in his chat. I'm like, listen, excuse me, you want to come out here and say that his whole big thing is that traffic tickets and citations and all this stuff is nothing but scam by the government to make money, and that it has nothing to do with public safety. And what I told him was, look, if you want to argue that maybe they charge too much, maybe some of the prices are exorbitant. Like, for example, when I was in Wisconsin, a license plate renewal was like $85. You want to argue that that's too much? You know what? I might even support you on that. But the fact that you shouldn't charge people at all because that's a form of extortion is BS. I mean, what are people going to make plates, print them out, attach them to your account, send them in the mail to you, get it all set up for free? Come on, man. You got to pay something for it.
And plus, extortion really means is when people get money or benefits through force or threat. Let's say it gets blackmailed. That is extortion. But then, of course, we can't expect sovereign citizens, and we cannot expect more sovereign citizens to believe that. Man.
They won't. They refuse to. They think that, see, this is well, not the only reason. There's a million things. That's why I come out here and talk about this every day, because there's a million different pieces to their puzzle to break down. But one of the many things that make me so mad about these guys and their arguments is this idea that, like, okay, so if you tell me that, like, you grab me, you say, I'm not going to let you walk into that store until you give me $10, and then you start pushing me until I give you money. That's extortion, right? But telling me that I have to pay a fee to get my driver's license processed, and I need a driver's license to drive, to them, they make that connection in their head that I have to pay them money for them to let me drive. That's extortion. No, it's not, because you can't just drive. You need a license, and it makes perfect sense. And his argument during his feed was, well, just having a license, does that prevent accidents? And I was like, does just having a fire extinguisher prevent fires? Like, what are you talking about? Their arguments are just, their logic is illogical. It's circular logic that just wraps in on itself to support their own narrative.
What about that time when Camera Boy was harassing you and demanding money from you? Couldn't that be extortion?
Honestly, I just laughed that off. I tried to tease him a little bit in the comments, but he didn't respond. I honestly think that because the timing of that was extremely coincidental. I noticed that as soon as my channel started getting some real attention, all of a sudden he has a problem with what I'm doing. But the last 5 years I've been making fun of him, he didn't even know I existed, right? And didn't care. And I think it was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
The first time when I heard about you, Schrodinger's the one who introduced me to you and everybody, and he put
Yeah,
a link to your channel so you can get more subscribers, and I gave him the big pounds for that.
yeah, absolutely. That's
And plus that video say, somebody striking Schrodinger's cat. Yeah, striking Schrodinger's cat. I don't want to do anything. I don't want anything to do with these Somersons and frauders. Like, I
yeah,
knew for a fact that you made fun of Winston Cave, which that really is funny, by the way.
yeah, man. And credit where credit's due. The first one to ever call me out was Law Talk with Mike, but it was Schrodinger that really
Ooh,
like kicked it up a notch once he called me out, shouted me out. It's a big difference.
speaking of Winston Cave, I made a funny short video of Winston Cave yesterday,
Okay,
last night. I made a
nice.
short video of him raising his hands and with a cross in his mouth.
Oh no.
You know
Oh,
why? Because
what?
reasons.
Yeah, exactly. This is insane because reasons. These people
Yeah.
and their arguments are so nonsensical. And
Plus, the elite laws person really is not accomplishing anything but his own embarrassment.
Chili DiCarlo, DiCastro, DiCaprio, whatever the heck his name is. Yeah, I like to make fun of him. But he was just okay. So that leads me to the second thing I wanted to talk about today. He just ended a live stream where he's going around, of course, begging for money, telling people, I'm traveling across the country to stick up for your rights. So please go ahead and buy my trifold. But he's he was getting so mad. This is the thing about this guy that drives me nuts. He's driving and he's like, he's making these faces and this and that. And here's the thing that was crazy about it. So he's got these headphones on, right? That were like bigger than the ones I'm wearing right now. And he's driving and he's got his partner sitting next to him, whoever, some dude, I don't know the dude. But I got to get into that real quick. His partner, he was like, oh, you got to go to his channel. His name is called Car Thief. Like, we're supposed to believe that a guy whose name is Car Thief never broke any laws or did anything wrong and can't figure out why the cops are giving him a hard time. The guy's name is Car Thief. That's not a hint that there's something wrong with the guy. Anyway, so Chili's driving. He's sitting next to Car Thief. He's advertising Car Thief's channel. He's advertising his trifold again. And then this idiot, he's talking about they were driving, and Chili looked and noticed that the guy in the car next to him was giving him dirty looks. Oh, your microphone's going bad shit crazy over there. Here, let me hold on. I'm just going to mute you for a second because until you fix your feedback, I don't know what's going on. All right. So anyway, so he's driving, and the guy in the car next to him is giving him dirty looks. So his buddy sitting next to him is like, oh, they're just giving us dirty looks because we got California plates and they don't like outsiders around these here parts. And I'm like, they're looking at you because you're driving with big old headphones over your ears. That's not a standard normal thing that people do. Like, that's why they're looking at you funny, not because you're from California. I don't think they knew or cared that you were from California. I got you back on, AU. It sounds like your mic's better. Hello? Could you say something so you see if your mic's working right again?
Oh yeah, my mic is working.
Okay. Only my free speech matters. That's right, Zebra. That's exactly right. By the way, Zebra the Bicycle Frauditor too. And if you guys ain't checked him out, you should definitely check his channel out too. It's really good stuff. But yeah,
I'm all for free speech. So
what's that?
I'm all for free speech. You have to respect everybody else.
You got really, really quiet. Now it's too much. You got to find the in between. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I do a potluck. Yeah, AU's trying to say something. There's something wrong. He's having microphone problems. Look at that. It sounds like before you plug in a guitar, if you're tapping the thing with your thumb. Hey, Binary Tools, what's up? Yeah, so we were just kind of bouncing back and forth a little bit. We've been talking about the live streams today that we got from BSBT and from Delete Laws. Um, Starting with BSBT because this was the earliest one, and how he was, going into court before he went into court, telling all of us watching and everyone in the chat that he doesn't understand why we're all always calling him a sovereign citizen and this and that. But then he goes into court and he makes standard sovereign citizen arguments. Oh, I'm not traveling. I'm traveling. You got to prove jurisdiction. And I asked them to prove jurisdiction, so they sent me a copy of the ticket. I don't see how that proves jurisdiction. It's got the name of the cop. It's got the location. It's got everything on. Well, no, I mean subject matter jurisdiction. But of course, that's not what the judge is thinking. When you say jurisdiction, they automatically think that you're saying that you weren't physically in the place where they said you were. That's what they assume you're talking about. They don't know that you're talking about all this other. We're just no, it's not. Sovereign citizen crap. Oh Lord! And then again, Delete Laws. Chili came on, and I was saying for anyone who just came in, he's driving with his buddy called Auto Thief. That's his buddy's name, Car Thief or whatever. And he's people are giving him dirty looks on the road, and he's getting so mad. Like, I can't believe all these people are giving me dirty looks because I'm from California. Meanwhile, he's driving with these big old headphones on. They weren't earbuds; they were big headphones like this, and that's why people were giving him dirty looks. It wasn't because he was from California. How do they even know that? Let's see if this guy got his microphone fixed. You still there? What's up?
Hey, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you, and the buzzing is less. Team Skeptic dropped in. What's up?
Team Skeptic, I wish you could come on.
I'll ask him. Hey, Skeptic. Hey, you wants to know if you could come up here again. Delete Laws is a joke. Yeah, he's garbage. These guys have just been, I don't know, man, tearing it up lately. And then and this is what ties the two together and why I was thinking about doing both of them. During BSBT stream, before Delete Laws stream, BSBT was talking about, I don't know why and he still, of course, calls us all watchdogs, whatever. I even made my membership logo a little purple dog because of that. But anyway, he's still, you watchdogs. He said, you guys all got a boner for Delete Laws all of a sudden. I don't understand why. It's like, what do you mean? Have you seen what this guy's been doing lately? I mean, there's no... the guy's nuts. Absolutely off the chain, and he won't stop. He just keeps more and more, just pushing it and pushing it and pushing his agenda to sell his crap and convince everybody that the cops are the most evil, horrible creatures on the planet. It's nonsense.
If you want to learn law, they should just go to law, but not the YouTube university, if you know what I mean. So
yeah.
They constantly spread misinformation about the law all the time. It's a non-stop with them.
Yeah.
Yes. Plus,
I don't know, man. I mean,
baiting with cops, getting themselves arrested over and over again, and tying up the boards and journal editors with crap. And they are, it's like I said again, they are not accomplishing anything but their own embarrassment.
Well, and if they do accomplish anything, it's going to be to get the laws changed for the worse, not the better, because then, the municipalities are going to think the only way to stop these guys is going to be to change the laws that do make it harder to record in public. And then that's just going to actually start encroaching on the rights that these guys claim are already being encroached upon.
Well,
but anyway,
I want justice for all, and I want everyone to have the same constitutional rights, and I want a better system for everybody.
Yeah, who doesn't? And
so
that's
I want that. That's the kind of America I want.
Yes. Well, this is the thing too, and another reason why I get so mad at these guys is because they always make this big argument and talk about how their whole thing is to make the country more free and to fight for our rights and to educate people on their rights and their freedoms and this and that. And it's like, okay, I get that that's a thing and that's an admirable idea, but the way you guys are doing it has nothing to do with any of the things you're saying that it's about. It's either, wow, yeah, man, I'm sorry, dude. You got to do something about your microphone, brother. But anyway, yeah, it's either about trying to make YouTube money or a power trip, being able to talk crap to a cop and they can't do nothing about it, or just I don't know, sometimes making themselves sound stupid. And yeah, Fizzy, this is the thing. Again, and this is why it's so hard to argue with these guys sometimes, because they'll bring up situations in which the cops did do something wrong, and they make it sound though like if their stories are all true, if their narrative is completely true, then I shouldn't be able to be sitting here talking to you guys without having to be scared that the cops are going to bust in the door, grab me, and drag me away. But I guarantee you 1,000% that's not going to happen. If the cops come in here right now and grab me for no reason, I'll give each and every person in this chat $1 million. It didn't happen because it's not going to happen. You know why? Because I don't break the law. Wow. So wait a minute. Is it possible that the cops keep picking on these guys because these guys keep doing stuff wrong? I don't know. Let's see if AU got his mic fixed. What's going on over there?
Hey, is this better? Yeah,
Yes.
I got a new different headset. I don't know what's wrong with the other one.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, now I can hear you fine.
All right, there you go.
Yay. You have no
clue I have no idea what's wrong with the other microphone headset.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I really hope anyone can hear me right now.
So far, so good.
All right.
So anyway, yeah, I'm just looking at the chat right now. Somebody said they have no clue what tyranny really means. And that's another thing that kills
there you
me
go,
is when
by now, Larry.
Yeah, it's crazy. For anyone who came in after the beginning, you see, I got, because this hat, my regular signature hat, is too hot to be wearing down here in Florida, so I bought a cold version, or at least a nice sun version, so I don't have to sweat it out, and I get to keep my.
Oh, I have a
going.
Russian hat.
Yeah, those things are. I don't know if you want to go around wearing that right now. They might think you're trying to make a political statement, but it's the same type of deal. It goes, you could button it on the top like this, and button it below to keep your ears warm. It's actually very, very warm. Who is our guest today? This is AU. Could you say your name again?
Oh, Artaxi Union.
Yeah. He's somebody who I've been seeing all over the place for as long as I've been doing this, always in the comments and hanging out. And then he asked if he could come up and hang out. So I'm like, yeah, why not? But I just came on to talk about, like I said, after BSBT and Delete Lawz both had their back-to-back live streams this morning, I wanted to give my response while it was fresh in my head and before Artie's stream starts at 7 because I don't want to miss that. So I don't want to be streaming while I want to watch somebody else's stream at the same time. So you got anything else you wanted to talk about while you're here?
This Delete Lawz and hold on a second. Okay, my only biggest thoughts about Delete Lawz and Joshua Guy are just two dum-dums who have no idea what they're doing. And it's like I say, again, they're not accomplishing anything but their own investments. And they got to realize that there are people who know the law better than they do. If they want to know the law, they have to go to law school, not YouTube University, because but they have to go to law school because they have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, no, they have no clue. And Chili, Delete Lawz, he's talking about he's going to take the bar and he knows he's going to pass it. How's he even going to be allowed to take whatever. That guy is such a tool. Somebody said something here that was hilarious. What was it? Oh yeah, William Grabber is at Sweeps Week. That's beautiful. All these guys are doing all these things because it's Sweeps Week. That's a good one. But let's see. Maybe before I should have looked at your avatar. Yeah. Ah, hey, there it is. There's the hat. Yes, I love it. That's great.
This is me.
Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna go back for a second. And button it up. See, it's the same style.
You're welcome,
Old
Red.
school. Yes, that's me, Danya. Hold on.
Oh, I got this from Amazon on Christmas, or I actually got this on my
That's the place
birthday.
to go. The only problem with this is the first time I put this thing on. It's kind of small. I think it was meant to be like a hat for kids or something. But
I have to
whatever.
watch Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah. People who actually watch the show. Oh, well, it works. I'm getting. Oh, and there's another thing. Everyone. Sorry, I got here late and catch them up. All right. Now the chat's moving a little quick. Let me go back.
It was too bad I couldn't make it to Team Skeptic's premiere today.
Yeah, no, it's all good. No problem.
No problem.
Like I said, this was kind of a last minute stream just because, like I said, after those two went live, I wanted to put my thoughts out there while they were fresh in my mind and before Artie's stream starts tonight. Let's see. Let me get back to the comments here. Hey, no McDonald's for you, comrades. Yeah, that's right. They took McDonald's out. Oh no, not the cat.
I just want to meet my cat. Okay. You probably saw him from one of my short videos.
Oh yes, actually I do. What's her name? Its name?
It's Cartier.
Oh, fancy. Cartier. Let's see. That rap was whack. Yeah, that's like the third time I've heard that, man. I just want to reach through the screen and slap that guy. You know that Putin got to get shot, put a bullet in his head till he get dead. Come on.
This is Odie.
Oh, look at that. Oh, we got the cute animals now, huh? I bring mine.
Yeah, both of them were in my short videos.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, my cat.
That's.
Oh my God, that's Black Lab.
Yep. That's Angel. She's a good girl. But she's old. She's like 11. 12. She just turned 12, actually. Just like 2 days ago. And now she's licking my arm, so I have to go over there. She can't get up.
Lots of cute animals are next to me.
So anyway, what else we got? Any questions in the chat or anything anyone wants to talk about before we get into something else? Or
thank you, Adrian. Humphreys. How do you say that?
Adrian Humphreys?
Oh yeah. Oh, Adrian Humphreys. Thank you so much.
Nice kitty. Yes.
He has the same name as my friend.
Yes. Oh, that's funny because there's a delay between the actual stream and YouTube, and I accidentally clicked on my own YouTube, and now I'm watching myself like 30 seconds ago, and I'm like, what? I was on the wrong link or wrong tab. So anyway, yeah, these guys have been just making the rounds, pumping their crazy narratives and their stupidity. I think Delete Lawz is way worse than Broken System. I honestly think Broken System is just like misinformed. Like he really actually I think, believes in this nonsense. While Chili, I think, is basically just a con man trying to use this whole thing as an excuse to try and sell his magic paper and his Velcro handcuffs and all this other nonsense in his movies.
Velcro handcuffs. Like, why does he carry handcuffs? Like, I once saw PayPal Patty carrying handcuffs too.
Hmm.
Like, let me guess. He's into rest. He's into rest. Like,
That's my
besides,
puss.
besides
Yeah,
trying to handcuff somebody in the silk hands isn't the rest. Not a good idea.
no.
Mm-mm.
Well, and even what's funny is even Broken System said this when he was talking about delete laws. Like, if somebody puts handcuffs on you too tight, of course they're gonna hurt. But that's not what they're designed for. That's not what they're made
Exactly.
for. Chili says that they just are torture devices. Like that's what they are. That's their purpose. No, it's not. And the idea, like he always loves to use the examples of like a traffic stop or whatever. And it's like, okay, so the only reason cops carry handcuffs is for traffic stops. Like there's no such thing as violence and murderers and bank robbers and none of these things exist. That's all just fantasy land stuff. You live in fantasy land if you think that's not real. And you think Velcro's gonna hold
Oh,
those
the land
guys?
of make believe.
Yeah. Follow the trolley to the land of make believe where Velcro handcuffs actually work. Ooh. No, it's
You
because they're
know,
his, patented
I
his. Hold
rather
on,
live
wait a
in
minute.
reality world.
I got a
I'm
super
sorry.
chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. Chile wants to enforce a
Hey,
law that
Luna,
never passed. Yeah, the law of stupidity.
Luna,
That guy
send a
is
super chat. Come
what?
on,
Hey,
Luna.
no, and that's the other thing, man. Delete Laws was begging for supers on his stream, and just it's so sad. He's like, I'm traveling for your rights. You got to pay for my hotel tonight, guys. Come on. He was sounding like PayPal Patty. It was pathetic.
If I was on either of those two guys' channel, what makes them think I owe them a single dime?
What? What? I didn't
Like,
catch the end of it.
oh, I said, if I was on any of those two live streams, what makes them think I owe them a single dime?
Oh no, nobody owes them anything. They're trying to just that to me. It's just that goes further to my point to the idea that the guy's just in it for the money and using our rights and our laws and our constitution as their excuse to go out there and con people out of money. Oh no, give me money. No, I don't want to give you money. But I'm
Yep.
fighting for freedom. I'm fighting for rights. Oh well, in that case, here, take it. And then whatever. I'm not going to pay
Talking
for this guy to
about
live in hotels so that he could go around harassing cops for a living.
talking about scanning people, I remember the douchebag who disrespected SC, who shall not be named, put on PayPal, fund me, whatever, and guess what? He only got $3 out of it.
He was the whole reason. Him disrespecting SC was the. I mean, because I've been doing these kind of videos. I've had this channel for 10 years, but I just started getting into this kind of stuff specifically because of that. He did that, and I got so mad. I decided to make a video just tearing him to shreds. Like that was my whole goal, was just to tear him apart because I didn't like the way he was talking about the cat. And then I loved it. It was so much fun tearing this
Do
guy
not
apart.
disrespect this cat.
No disrespect to the kittens, but yeah, and that was just that just I had my blood boiling. I had to do something, and then after that, I was like, oh, that was kind of fun. Let me see if I could do this again and again, and now boom, here we are. It's just working out that way. But yeah, that guy.
B1 Neri, I'm sorry, B1 Neri said, why am I not surprised? A lot of frauditors are convicted of child molesters. Yes, that's true. That's true.
Binary tools, yes, it is weird. I don't want see that's something because a lot of people I've been getting a lot of requests from a lot of people. It seems like a lot of people want to see a breakdown of how many of these guys have these criminal records and have done that specific type of crime in the past. And I have noticed that there are a lot of them, but I know enough about, because to me this isn't about personal attacks, because there are plenty of people in our community who have criminal backgrounds, right? That's a specific type of crime is something different. But the point is, um, I'm not trying to say, oh, well, this guy did this and this guy did that, and that's why the point is almost all of them are doing what they're doing because of some sort of negative reaction with the police in the past. Even if it wasn't to that extreme, it could be a domestic, it could be as simple as like with Broken System and his stupid, driving without a license ticket. Like, oh no, that's the end of the world, I got pulled over for not having a driver's license. Dude, that's because you read something on the internet or saw a video on YouTube that convinced you that that's a thing, and it's not.
I saw his traffic stop and he was making absolute fool out of himself and saying that, oh, I'm being kidnapped. Oh, yeah, in some sense to speak, is when you're being arrested.
I love it when they use kidnap for arrested. And well, that's hey, unclean hands, what's up, brother? Welcome. Um,
Hello, unclean hands.
but yeah, that the whole thing with delete laws, like he has certain words that he always uses very specifically and very intentionally to sell his false narrative, right? Nobody ever gets arrested, they get kidnapped. Nobody ever gets put in handcuffs, they get put in torture cuffs. Nobody's ever, like have someone just tap them on the shoulder, they've been assaulted. Like, oh, vilified with a super chat. Thank you. Shared
Hey,
this for
VF, I didn't see you there.
see you guys around. Thank you, VF, very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hope this helps out. Yes, sir. Thank you, Vilified, for sharing it too. Hope it helps. Hey, everything helps, and especially good to see you in here, man. I've been following you forever. Um,
How you been doing, VF? You doing good, VF?
I hope so. All right, old school's in here. Welcome. Did I wasn't on my YouTube. Does VF have a ranch? He ought to. Uh, I didn't notice when he came on if he did. Boom, boom, boom. Well, anyway,
Newton said, "Wambulance."
call the ambulance.
Wambulance.
He's good, staying busy. That's good. That's good. Did you
The
get all that flood
wambulance.
mess cleaned up?
Oh, what's that?
No, I was asking VF if he got all of because there was a big flood
Uh-oh.
out there and it hit his house. I was just wondering if he's got that all cleaned up and fixed up now. How he's doing with
Someone
that?
got the wambulance. I got this in my face.
She spit in my face. Oh man, that's another classic too. Oh man,
So
let's
I'm
see.
actually glad that guy got deleted from YouTube. He's been spending 2 years harassing people for the satisfaction of his YouTube lifestyle.
Well, and that's the thing too, specifically with Silence Boy. Like we could argue back and forth all day, and we do, about whether there's actually any use at all to what these guys are doing. But him randomly harassing, thank you, Hank, for the super sticker, just randomly harassing people on the street. I mean, I don't agree with, auditing the cops by talking to them and arresting them and giving them a hard time. But what's the goal at all of just walking up to somebody who's sitting down eating their dinner, just a random person, and starting calling them names and swearing at them just because you can? Like, even for what they're doing, that's over the line. There, and if you look at the comments on his page before it got deleted, they were including Casey Camera Boy, who used to be his girlfriend or whatever. Even they're like going against him because they knew that he was going over their line. Their line's over mine, but he was going over their line. That guy was a
And
horrible,
plus,
horrible piece of crap.
I commented on Silence Boy's video of him harassing the vendor lady. You know,
What?
I said, Silence Boy, go F yourself with the cast iron pineapple.
Oh yeah, Kick's old line. That's a good one. Yeah, love that stuff, man. Oh boy.
But
Um,
he deleted it.
whatever.
That's how much I was mad with him because he did that, harassing that poor lady, calling her the B word, saying that she should be ashamed of herself for what she. I mean, be ashamed of for what? Go
Right?
selling food on a public street, trying to make a living so she can provide her family. I mean,
Yeah.
like, would you do that for your family? Of course not, because you're selfish and you don't care about anybody else but yourself.
Yeah.
And you should be ashamed of yourself for what you're doing the past 2 years.
That's right. And
That's
when
that's
that
what I.
well, the thing that led to him being canceled was the entire Hispanic community in his neighborhood was like, no, 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 no. That lady's just sitting there minding her own business. And, like the original video came out, it was all him speaking to her in Spanish, but everyone in the Spanish community understood every word. And they knew that it was, silence balls.
But
Talk
I'm
about a
really
Freudian
glad.
slip. Silence boys fault, that he created the whole situation just for clicks and views.
Well, he brought this on himself, and I'm really glad that he got consequences for his actions. And plus, the point of his channel being deleted. I mean, he brought this on himself, and surely he's gonna probably blame it on anybody else but himself. Like, if he wants to be mad with anybody, he should be mad with himself, because
Yeah,
he is the one who got his channel deleted in the first place. Plus, his channel received about 5,000 reports, and clearly that was enough to take his channel down for good.
yeah,
Besides, I am never gonna lose my channel because I'm gonna use my channel for good, not evil. Besides,
yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
gonna make some content on my channel, I'm gonna do it with harassing people because I'm much better than that. And
Hmm.
we're all
Well,
much better than that.
yeah, I agree. I mean, that's it. Why are we here? Why is everyone, watching this right now? Why is everyone in this chat? Why are we, having this conversation at all? Because all of these people that are out here doing this. And the other thing, on one of the other things that drives me crazy about this thing is the fact that it's growing. It seems like every time I'm looking up these guys' videos, I find new ones from newbie frauditors that are just starting out, and like everyone's getting hip to it. I just saw a video the other day where the cop's like, "Oh, are you one of those First Amendment auditor guys?" And he's talking to Amagansett Press, but he doesn't know that. And Amagansett's like, "A what? A first what? I never heard of that. I don't know what you're talking about." Oh yeah, that's great education you're giving there by the. I refuse to leave unless you guys leave first. Well, we can't leave until you leave. Well, then I guess nobody's leaving. Like, oh yeah, that's a good stance for freedom.
So let me guess, if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay, right?
Yeah, that's their standard response to BS. Oh man, I the problem not see that's like I say, this is why I'm able to come on here and talk about this every day. If you actually look up the script, and I mean, because the original whole thing started, it's like 20 pages of all this nonsense and all these arguments and counter arguments and taking laws out of context and all this stuff. It's layers and layers and layers and layers. There's so much to it. And that's why it's possible to talk about it as much as we do. But it's also why these people keep falling into this trap of this sovereign citizen. And I don't care if they want to tell me they're not sovereign citizens. Well, we're auditors. Well, we're this. It all comes from the same foundational beliefs in laws and regulations that just aren't true or are completely misinterpreted or taken out of context by them.
Well, and frauditors and sovereign citizens start to say about watchdogs, including AC, oh, they're misinformed, they're fraud, they're drug dealers, and this and that. That's just the most ridiculous thing I've ever hear in my whole life.
Yeah, it's kind of it's crazy the way that they put this whole set of ideas together. Like for example, on Broken Systems Broken Trust live stream today, he every time he talked about Dr. Dave the beer professor, he called him Dr. Dave the drug dealer. and like again, they pick their words very carefully. These guys don't well, some of them do. I've seen videos where you got guys like holding the script and literally trying to read off it. Wait a minute, officer. I have the right to travel on, like they don't even
Oh,
know what
hold
they're
on a
saying.
second.
So anyway, these guys, they don't even know what they're saying or why they're saying it, right? They're just reading the script. But some of these guys actually do have a set of, whatever they're going to say planned out ahead of time. And they do it just for, likes and views. But what they're saying, they don't even understand their own argument, right? And the ones who have it down, like actually have the argument down, those are the ones who start talking fast and talking in circles and pulling all of these basic standard con man routines that are really serving no purpose other than to maintain the flow of their false narrative. And it always comes down to building their own story, and it's not true. Tyrant Slayer got $3 on his 5K quest. Yeah, he's got a new one up. I think he just did yesterday or today too. Not good at all. Furry Potato is very dangerous. How many wrenches are in here? Let me see. Probably a lot. Before I even started going live at all, I made a list of all the like mods I would have on my channel. It was almost like a wish list. Like if I ever got to the point where I started doing live streams more, and this guy and this guy and this guy that I always see in everyone else's chats that I know are cool people would be there, I'd give them all wrenches. So I had it like preset with all these names. Like Vilified just came in here today, but he already had a wrench because I knew if he ever did, I wanted him to have one. And so that for me, it's less of a actually about moderation as it is about like giving acknowledgement to the people that I know I've seen all the time. And not to say that I don't respect everyone else, but it's a respect thing. It's like, oh, you know what? I know this guy. I know he's cool. I see him all the time. I'm gonna throw a wrench on him. It's kind of just more of a symbolic thing. Oh, look at Hank. He's showing his special membership icons there. Right on, brother. Right on. His website is a scam. Which website? There's a lot of scam websites out there. Yeah, Furry Potato. The wrenchless. See, now you're making me feel bad. Like I should just give everybody a wrench, but I don't know. I don't want to do that because then it wouldn't make it special for the people who do have them. Internet God, you don't want to know what I had to do to get that wrench. That's right, guys. You have no idea. Rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, you don't have any. Yeah, I'm exercising my right to free speech right now. Isn't it beautiful? We live in a great country. I don't know why these idiots are trying to change it. Let's see. We need to form a club. Yeah. See, I always thought, and this is the problem, like, people use this as an insult against us, right? People that are on our side or whatever. But I just thought it would be funny, like on a sarcastic level, if I started saying that we were the bootlicker brigade, right? Because they want to call us bootlickers anyway. So yeah, we're the bootlicker brigade. But then people think I'm making fun of you guys. And Team Skeptic, wrenches should only go to the people that you feel you could trust to watch your back, and me. Well, I'm sure you got one. Slurp, slurp. Oh man, did BSBT win his case? He didn't. He got a continuance, of course, because he argued jurisdiction, and he, of course, refused to put any kind of a plea in or anything like that. So they just gave him a continuance. He'll come back. I don't remember the date they gave him, but he's like, "See, guys, I told you this whole thing's a scam, and I just proved it. You didn't prove anything. You proved that the judge thinks you're an idiot." Oh boy. All right, so I think HX Union's still sitting in the back here. Hey, you still with us?
Yep, I'm back. I sorry, I had to go pick up something from Dad a little
No,
bit.
that's fine. That's fine. That's like none of this was planned out. Like I said, I just wanted to get my thoughts on the live streams from BSBT and Delete Lawz while they were fresh in my mind, and hit it before Artie's stream goes up in 20 minutes because I'm going to watch that. But it's good to see so many great people in here. Look, we got Unclean Hands, we got Skeptic, we got Hank, we got James
Team
and Mick.
Skeptic, my main man. Besides, I've been watching Team Skeptic for a long time now, and I really love the channel. I also like the idiot videos.
Yeah.
He counts up idiots. When he does the idiot videos, he counts out every stupid thing people say.
Oh, no. He's back and he's wearing a furry fez. If I don't know you, you don't get a tool. That's right. Hey, that's not a problem, team. I could, whenever you want, just let me know. I'll be happy to have anybody come up. I mean, I brought this guy out. But yeah,
it's okay. I'm really sorry. I really wanted to meet you. I wanted to have a nice conversation with you, and I really don't mean anything by it. Okay?
No, yeah, dude. I'm just, just playing. Like I appreciate the fact that people want to be on my show. I was actually thinking of trying to get a little bit more of like a interview format, like maybe once a week, getting somebody on here.
I agree.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like not like a debate, but like an interview. Like, hey, so this is where we're at. I'll send you my PayPal link. Yeah, there you go. Team Skeptic's just like, hey, Hez, you want me to come on again? Here, I'll send you my PayPal link. Give me some money. I'll show up. No problem. That's good. I like that. It's funny.
Oh, man, I should raise some cash so I could buy a fez on Amazon.
I'll tell you what, mine was really cheap, but it did break right away. It just lasted long enough for me to make the video where I was wearing it, and then bam, the tassel fell off. Team gets top billing. Yeah, it's a great show, Hez. Thank you, James. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm always looking for more ideas, and I'm thinking like, start having like I'll start trying to invite more people. And now that I'm starting to get more, like Team Skeptic, Unclean, all these guys kind of know. We all know each other. We all kind of know each other now. I want to do my 2022 Sovereign Citizen Award special, but this time I want to try and work a way into where, like on the Oscars, they have celebrity guests come out and say, and the nominees are blah, 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 and the winner is blah. I want to try and get you guys, like Skeptic and Unclean and Vilified and everybody to come on and just each one do a different category. I think that would be fantastic. I'm not exactly sure how we would work that out. We might have to like do it pre-recorded, but it would still, I think it would be really cool. And then I am on Discord. I know Skeptic last time when you were on, you were like, oh, just send me the link at Discord, but I didn't have my Discord open. So I just, whatever, we know what happened, but I always have it open now ever since then. So anyone, wants to talk to me on Discord, I'm always in there. I mean, if I'm online, I'm in there. Every once in a while, I got to watch my pro wrestling shows, or take care of business, but yeah.
Someone just said, go Brandon.
Go Brandon. Okay.
You know what? I'm not gonna get political here, but I just don't like Biden. I don't like
Biden.
Any politicians. I don't like any politicians, but I don't want to get political on here.
Yeah, no, that's. Oh, wait a minute. I think Delete Lawz is an excellent channel. I want him to teach me how to sue these maggots. What you mean? You want him to teach you how to sue frauditors? There might be a way
Or
around it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take
No,
that last
I'm
back.
no, I think that they're trolling, and I'm just turning it back around on them. Um, but I don't know. It doesn't matter if you meant it that way or not, because the fact of the matter is they're all. Oh, somebody mentioned my Danhausen T-shirt. Yes, Danhausen, very, very
Roadhouse.
injured, very evil. There was this shirt came out literally the day after he broke his leg, so I had to buy it to help him out. That was before he got signed
Oh,
to AEW, so he needed the money. I'm not sure if he does anymore. Let's see. Buden. Haven't found people that actually like Buden. Support the blue until it happens to you. Oh yeah, that's one of Delete Nuts' favorite things to say. Um, support the blue until it happens to you. Yeah. Here's the thing, man, and I've been over this several times. Okay, I have had bad interactions with the cops. I'm not an idiot. I'm not naive. I understand that these things do happen. But these guys are painting a picture of a world where crime should just be allowed because the police have no right to do anything to anybody ever. Like, I've and again, I've literally heard Delete Lawz say that if somebody is about to hurt someone else and a cop is there witnessing this and could stop them and save the person from being injured, that the cop should not. That he should stand there and wait till the other guy kills the other person. Then, because he physically saw it, then and only then does the cop have the right to step in. If that's the world you want to live in, where I can't walk down the street without being afraid of getting stabbed in the neck, even if there's cops there, because they can't stop the dude from stabbing me in the neck. That's better.
And
No, it's
all the
not.
people and all the people that are all for defund the police, then you are clearly out of your mind.
Yeah,
And besides, I'm not all for that. Besides, we need law enforcement,
yeah, we
and
absolutely
and
do.
those dumb people who think that the cops are all bad. They say let's defund them, let's take away all the money. Yeah, let's just see how much you survive on the streets.
And this I talked about this with Broken System, not just during his live stream, but me and him go back and forth in his community page all the time. Um, I've actually had a couple decent conversations with the guy, Josh Lanto, whatever, but ultimately he's on the other side of the fence, right? And um, I try to like have discussions with people and talk to people, but the point is they have this idea or this ideal that's based so much on, well, like you were saying, like the defund the policing or whatever. If you want to sit here and talk to me about um, some reforms that might be necessary, let's talk about it. You want to talk about some of the things that legitimately are an issue? Then yes, let's get together and let's solve those issues. I'm not trying to try and build this picture where every cop is a saint and every judge is perfectly wonderful and fair and evil. But these guys are trying to build a picture of the exact opposite. It's not like there are bad cops, we need to work together to stop them. It's no, all cops are bad, screw them all judges are corrupt, screw them all lawyers. Oh, and the lawyers, this is why they all want to defend themselves, right? Because lawyers, all of them, this is why you have to go to law school. And that's why these guys are like, I'm not going to law school. I know the law better than a lawyer. Why? Because lawyers aren't trained the law in law school, according to these people. Lawyers are trained in the secret language of driver's license, which means traveler's license, and this, which means this, and that, which means, and it's all like twisted magic words that the court uses to control and enslave humanity. And it's bullshit on the highest
Yes,
level,
it
man.
is. But they keep on believing all of that BS.
Yeah.
It's because to fit their narratives in the land of make believe.
Yeah. Oh, broken systems in here. He showed up. What's up, man? We were talking about you. We were just talking about
Oh,
you,
great.
actually. Yeah, no, everybody, all the mods, whatever. If he ain't giving us a hard time, we ain't gonna give him a hard time. He's got his opinion, and we know it's different, but it is what it is. And
Look,
unless
I'm gonna
he
give
crosses
anyone a
the
hard
line,
time. I'm not gonna give anyone a hard time. I don't want to start anything. I just want to keep peace. No.
yeah, no, I got you, I got you. Um, so what's up, broken man? I know you saw me in your chat this morning. What was going on with that, dude? I heard you going into court talking about. Okay, this is what I was just telling them, wondering about you. So now that you're in here, um, all right, binary, take it easy. Let's hear what you got to say about this. If you have an answer for this, why do you constant? Oh, that's the fake BSBT.
Huh?
Uh, well, if it is,
Wait,
then I don't want to.
what?
Yeah, he did. He did. It's the fake one. Oh, no. There's a guy who goes around pretending to be broken system, broken trust.
Oh, I
I
thought
wouldn't
that.
put it
Oh,
past. Yeah,
oh my
I
God!
wouldn't put it
I
past
thought
the
that was
real one to
him.
show up in my chat because I have talked to him before. Uh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I
Okay,
thought that was
whatever.
him. I thought that was him.
Kfar. Hey. I love the fake one. Yeah, they get funny sometimes. That's the other one that I really like is the fake Glenn cereal could be actually really funny sometimes. He's pretty hip.
I make
Um,
some short videos about Glenda.
no, no, not
You should watch
Glenn's
them.
something else. Oh
You
boy,
know, you should play my short videos. They're funny.
I'll uh I'll check out your stuff. We only got a few minutes left. No,
Oh,
I got you unclean. I know. He even told me he's not him now. But we only got like 10 minutes because I want to watch Artie's stream. Um, not that I don't want to try and compete. I want to watch it. So I'll get him fake Glenn. Yeah. Get us a fake silence boy. Let's see how long he lasts in the chat before everyone tries to kill him. All right. So what do you guys think? You guys want to come back after Artie's stream and keep this going? Or well, I guess it depends on how late his goes, right? Uh, I don't know, man. But I really want to go check that out. Uh, let's see. Let's look at the chat. See what we got. Um,
all
the fake
right.
one's more polite. Yes, I'll get the fake one. K Fire's channel that. If any of these guys left the country and visited places with no rule of law, and you could be hurt just walking in the street, like South America, Africa, etc. Yeah, that's that's another thing that drives me nuts is these guys talk like they can't do this here, they can't do that here, and if of course they can. And this is the main example I love to use that proves all of their arguments wrong, all in one nice little ball, is when you're watching a video of these guys doing this. One, the fact that you're watching the video proves that the video exists, which proves that nobody stopped them from filming. And the fact that they're talking in the video proves that no one stopped them from talking. None of their rights were violated. You hear the narration in the video, and it sounds like their rights are all being violated and destroyed. Meanwhile, the fact that the video exists in and of itself is proof that that's a lie. Hey, fake Glenn Cereal's here. You heard the food open. Listen, Glenn, I know I still owe you your award for worst frauditor of all time. When I did my vote, we had a big, for anyone who didn't know, in my community posts for the last month or two, I had this thing going on. It was like a round robin elimination tournament, and Glenn ultimately won. It was for the worst, and I got him a turd in a box. That's his award. But I didn't know he was actually going to show up, so I accepted it for him, and now he wants it. So I have to like get him a new one. So I got to wait till the next time I take my dog out and get him a new one. Let's see. I'm sorry. Um, Zebra Bicycle Friendly Inc. I love. They've never left that and have their comfortable bubble of the Constitution. Yeah, of course. And when they get in trouble with the public, they run to the cops, of course. I want my award and a Happy Meal. All right, Glenn, that doesn't work, man, because like they got hamburger Happy Meals, they got cheeseburger Happy Meals, they got chicken nugget Happy Meals. You can get French fries, you could get apple slices. There's a lot of different options, man. You can't just say Happy Meal. You got to give me some details here. Now, since this is Glen Cereal, I'm assuming what you meant to say was you want like a Big Mac meal with 2 double whoppers and what else do they got over there? Some Taco Bell and a couple of burgers from I don't know what's your favorite burger joint. You're from California, right? What is that like? What were those burgers? Big Kahuna Burger, the ones that they were eating in Pulp Fiction. That's good stuff.
Big Kahuna Burgers, the
Yes.
Cornerstone. That's a Hawaii store joint. Burger joint. That's right.
Yeah, that's that Hawaiian joint, and then he just drinks his whole drink in one sip. That's so great. Okay, a
What
Big
does
Mac combo
Marcellus
super size.
Small?
What does
Does
Marcellus Wallace
Marcellus?
look like? Oh no,
What?
no, please, no more Taco Bell. Oh man. Uh, boys toy or
Respect
girl
the
toy,
cat.
Glenn, with your
Respect the
Happy Meal.
cat.
He wants all the Happy Meals at the same time, and Glenn is in Washington. Oh, okay, that's right. I forgot. I knew it was somewhere over there by the Pacific. Maybe we should throw him in the Pacific. He might get lost amongst the other. Yeah. See, that's one of the things that I love about having Glenn be such a horrible person is because I'm overweight, but like we can make fat jokes about him, and it's okay because he deserves it. um, let's
Well, yeah,
see.
yeah, but Glenn Serial when he went to the police department, when he called the police supervisor lesbian this, lesbian that, and we all
That
know
was
that
one of
Glenn
the ones that made me
Serial
so mad. That
said,
specific video pissed me off real bad.
"Oh yeah," and I also reported the video. Besides, we don't need homophobia in this community. Besides, I don't condone hate at all. None of
Well,
that.
that's it. It's like it's one thing, like, and this is why I think people like Amagansett Press and Long Island on their side of the fence get a lot of credit. A lot of their supporters are like, "Oh, well, compared to these other guys, they're pretty good," and it's like, well, yeah, compared to these other guys, I mean, you're still doing the same thing, but they're not taking it to that point like Glenn. And for anyone who's in here that doesn't know what video he's referencing, at one point there was this car being towed, and there was a cop out there just there, right? And then she was a girl cop. So Glenn walks up to her. She wasn't talking to him. She wasn't asking him to stop filming. She wasn't bothering him in any way. He just walked up to her out of nowhere. She's minding her own business. And then he's like, "Hey, you stupid lesbian cunt, what are you doing?" And it's like, what? What? And then the tow truck driver walks over, like, "Hey, why don't you leave her alone?" And he's like, "Oh, you're a sellout piece of crap, towing cars for the cops. You're a piece of garbage," and just going on swearing and cursing at and like it wasn't even a thing. Like I don't agree with them escalating to that point when the cops bother him, but she wasn't even looking at him. She wouldn't even have acknowledged his existence if he didn't walk up to her and start cursing her out and calling her names.
I want to say this directly to Auditing USA, the real Glenn Serial. You want to know why the system is so broken? It's because of people like you. So don't pretend you're any different than everyone.
Yeah. Oh man, he thinks he's something, but he's nothing. Yeah, people like him and that. Like I said earlier in the stream, these guys, they, like I said, like there's a line that I'll never cross, and all of these guys live on the other side of that line. But people like Glenn and Silence Boy and them are on the other side of even their line. Like they push it way beyond into another extreme of stupidity that's beyond. Oh man. Magical Script Cat are the only ones that take on Zebra. Hey, Zebra, you do a really pretty good job right there. And you're able to get all that exclusive stuff, the stuff you shoot yourself, right? Or is that just the way you? Um, yeah, yeah, little Dickens. It was that. I was so pissed at Glenn when I saw that video. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up because Artie's starting in like 2 minutes, and I don't want to miss his stream. But when
Okay.
his stream's over, depending on how long it goes, if it's early enough, I'll jump back on here and we'll see if we can get back to it. All right,
Yeah, looking
everybody, go
forward to it.
bother Artie. Give him some jump scares, and yeah, like I said, if it stops early enough, we'll meet up back here later on. All right,
All
take it
right,
easy,
yes.
everybody. Thank you for coming, AU. It was nice
Oh,
talking
thank
to
you
you in
so
person
much,
for once.
Hezukai. It means a lot to me, Hezukai.
Hey, not a problem at all. And at
Yeah,
least
well,
you
I
say my
look forward
name
to come
right.
back on here.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Says, don't
everyone's
forget the
welcome.
link.
Well, yeah, and I always see that's what Team Skeptic taught me last time with the Discord. Like, it's better to keep it out of the chat because if you get some trolls in here, you don't know what they'll end up doing with that
Oh, yeah, I
information.
like trolls.
Yeah. All right, I'm over to Artie's. I'll see y'all later, possibly later tonight. All right, take it easy, everybody, and
You
thank
take
you
it
for all
easy,
the super chats.
Hezukai.
All right, bye bye. Yeah, yeah.